Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know, the welterweight division is so full of shit. It's hard to even pick a side nowadays. You know, I'm watching a video about Danny Garcia, and he's talking about Shawn Porter and, you know, how Shawn Porter was calling him out. And, you know, Danny Garcia says that Shawn Porter's a protective fighter. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, what do you mean he's a protective fighter? What does that even mean? Because if anybody's a protective fighter, it's Danny Garcia, Mauricio Herrera, Lamont Peterson. Yeah. What about those? What does that denote? What does that show us? That you're a protective fighter, getting the nod in Puerto Rico when you shouldn't have won that fight? You losing to Lamont Peterson? You know, Danny Garcia says that Shawn Porter never even attempted to negotiate a fight. You know, both of these guys were free. They've been free for the longest time because, well, actually, you know what? Shawn Porter's fought more recently than Danny Garcia, right? I can't remember if that Berto fight with Shawn Porter was before Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. I don't know. Who cares? Bottom line is, both of these guys were without a fight, and they could have fought each other. But Danny Garcia chose not to fight Shawn Porter, and he gives the excuse by saying that, you know, there was never any official paperwork for the fight. And, you know, I don't know who to believe in the situation, but I really find that hard to believe that Shawn Porter wouldn't want to fight Danny Garcia. But, you know, I think Danny Garcia would do his best to avoid Shawn Porter. I think he was ducking Shawn Porter, to be honest with you. And if I'm being 100% with you, I think Danny Garcia could beat Shawn Porter, so I don't know why you ducking him. And then you got Shawn Porter, who decides to fight Adrian Granados. You got people saying that that's a good fight, right? You got people saying that Adrian Granados is a tough competitor from Chicago. He's not even from Chicago, okay? He's from the outskirts. We don't respect that, okay? We don't respect that out here. He out in some suburb, okay? So he ain't from Chicago. Let's get that straight first of all. Second of all, Shawn Porter's going to run through Adrian Granados. I don't care how much heart Mr. Granados shows, he's not going to beat Shawn Porter. He's going to complain a lot, because he's going to feel like Shawn Porter's a dirty fighter. There's going to be a lot of blood spilled in this fight. But ultimately, Shawn Porter's going to win. I don't think he'll win by knockout, but he's going to overwhelm Adrian Granados. So, that's going to be that. Now, let's look at Danny Garcia. He's almost done negotiating with Brandon Rios. Is that another fight that we wanted to see? No hate to Brandon Rios, because I would say that he's earned a right to get a payday, a good payday, right? But is this a competitive fight? Absolutely not. Danny Garcia is going to smoke Brandon Rios. It's not even going to be close, man. It's not going to be close. You know, they want to do something. They could promote this as Mexico versus Puerto Rico, but they're not going to do it because they're not smart enough to. I don't even know who Danny Garcia's promoter is. I don't even know who Brandon Rios' promoter is. Like, where's Brandon Rios even been? Like, his debut on PBC, I think he got a knockout. I don't know, man. Brandon Rios moves so damn slow in the ring. It's almost tiring to watch him. And he got stopped by Timothy Bradley, man. So, Danny Garcia, I don't know what you're doing. You know, both of these guys could have fought Errol Spence, and Errol Spence seemed game to fight both of them. And you know another thing, Danny Garcia keep running his mouth about Terrence Crawford. Like, why are you talking shit about Terrence Crawford? Are you pound for pound anything, Danny? No, you're not. Do you have a higher skill set than Terrence Crawford? No, you don't. Are you fast? No. Are you flat-footed? Yes. Do you have power? Not really. Not at 147. What do you do well, Danny? What is it that you do well? Your father talks shit well, but what do you do well? You got a good chin? Is that it? That's all you bring to the table, Danny? A good chin? and some Echo shoes. We don't rock Echo in 2017. Shawn Porter over here talking about the only champion he want to fight is Keith Thurman. Knowing damn well Keith Thurman ain't trying to fight you again. Knowing damn well that Keith Thurman will do whatever he can to get out of a second fight with you. See, this is what I'm talking about with the welterweight division. I can't pick a side because everybody's doing some fraudulent shit. So everybody by now knows the story. I've said it hundreds of times. I'm actually running out of shit to say when it comes to the welterweight division. Because Shawn Porter, you could have actually gotten a title shot already. You could have gotten a title shot against Errol Spence because he has the IBF championship. But what did your father say in that interview? What did he say? He said, we'll never fight for the IBF again because after we lost to Kell Brook, they dropped us in the rankings. Is it really that serious? Is it that serious? Or is it that you don't want to fight Errol Spence? Is that what it is? These dudes are jokes, man. You know, the last person I would have thought or would have accused of ducking anybody was Shawn Porter. But everything's lining up. It's all lining up perfectly. I just wonder how long it's going to take for Errol Spence to start doing the same things these guys are doing. Because in an interview, and you can go back and listen to this, they were asking him about, defending his titles. I believe, I'm not even gonna paraphrase. It's pointless. Not even gonna do that. But you see what my problem is. And then who else we got? Jeff Horn. Who in the hell is Jeff Horn fighting? Who is that guy? Corcoran? Who is he? I don't know, man. I need y'all to make sense of this for me. Make sense of this for me. How is Shawn Porter a protective fighter? I just want to know how he's a protective fighter. How does Danny Garcia get away with talking shit when he just took a loss to Keith Thurman? You need to humble yourself, man. Shawn Porter need to drop his father. These dudes need to get some real promoters. Stop fighting once, twice a year. And just branch out, man. I'm tired of this shit in the welterweight division. I used to like the welterweight division. I used to think it was a great division. On paper, it's a great division. You can't even get these dudes to play a 5-on-5 basketball game because they scared. Man, Hitman Boxing, drop a comment, like the video, subscribe. I'm out.